Okay, let's have one or two games this morning. So, while waiting, watch a title player. GM Atelic, 3-minute game. Yes, king. Yes, this pawn, is it a goner? Yes, it looks bad. Yes, I think I take resign there. Aha. Okay, let's try and play a better game than yesterday against this guy. He's going to play Dutch Leningrad. Maybe with a quick h4 and knight c3, bishop g5, that sort of thing, to try and get a kind of attack. Is he going to play h6? Okay, I'm trying to discourage e5. Is he going to go for e5? Right. Play d5 here, I think. Just try and suppress e5. If he wants to take on f4, fine. I control the e4 square a bit more. Get up the g file a bit. I lock in the bishop. So go on, take on f4. The soil is okay, I think. If we look at the Karpov quotation, I'm hoping the soil is okay of the position. I got g file dynamism. It's not necessarily that good looking with the double pawns, but it's got some dynamic aspects. Okay, so d5, he takes, he's not taking. Oh! Okay, he wants dynamism as well, and he's got knight c4 coming up. How do I knight d4 here? Eyeing that e6 square. Knight c4, I might have to do something about b2. If he takes, again, I'm locking in that bishop. Well, it's setting some interesting challenges, I hope. b3, I don't know, that's a really ugly move to play on this diagonal. Just to stop knight c4, but what do I do with queen d2, knight c4? What do I do with the queen if I want to castle queenside? Dilemma here. It's queen c1, I guess. To get king h7. And this knight's now loose though. Is it worth playing e3? Alright, so I've got that G file to work with potentially. Okay, so I'll go back here. So I want to play e3 and castle queenside. e3 for castling queenside. If he took on d4 and have to take with the pawn, and I get two sets of double pawns. So looks very ugly, but I've got e file pressure as well as g file potential there. Maybe f3 trapping the knight at some point. No, he's got knight f6. Okay, so e3, maybe bishop f3 first, or rook f1 or something. Right. Alright, so he wants some dynamism on this b file. If I take and I take on c6, he's going to liberate also with. I think I'm going to have to give him the b file pressure, whatever. So is knight d5 out of the question, or castle e3 here? E3, let him play rook let him take queen b3. It's getting very tricky. If I dared castling, am I going into like a mating scenario? Let's play knight b3 to avoid bishop d4s for a sec. a5. Knight b3, a5. There might actually be knight d5 at some point. This rook. H5 here, g5. If I took and then h6, isn't that dangerous? Try h5. Not casting just yet. Try and extend the scope of this rook. Well, I might be giving him f4 to play with. Is knight a4 out of the question as a blockader? Got queen b5, it's a bit pointless. a4 can lose that pawn for nothing. Rook b1 if a4 knight d4. That looks promising in the circumstances. Because I'm hitting the e6 bishop at least. Guarding the diagonal. And bishop c4 could be really annoying. But what about this hg? So he's stranded my king in the centre as well, which is very annoying at the moment. I think it's better for the king to lurk around here and use this h file for the rook. Oh, stop that. Okay, so well, okay. HG, okay, what's going on here? E5, let's say E5. I could be in trouble after E5. Big trouble. Chance to evict this knight with F3, goes to F6. Then E5 is less painful. F3, E5, FG, ED. This E5 is such a pain. No, actually, knight E2. Hang on, I've got knight E2 on E5, so I'll go for that. Let's pull F4 and knight. Okay, maybe just go back here. We'll just get rid of this guy. Locked in my bishop. Take for knight d4. Knight g3. Is he going to try and smash through with d4 then? Got knight e4. Bishop c3 at the moment doesn't work. I think I really should try and castle. Generally it's a good idea in chess to try and castle. I'm going to try and nick this bishop first though, because that's a huge bishop on the diagonal. Yep, okay. I'll take this guy. Maybe exchange off queens here. I get a lock on c5. Well, now, mind you, I drop f4. It's not that brilliant. Let's not drop f4 if it's giving me a chance to protect that. King to e3. There's blockade, another blockade here. So I've got king e3, rook h1. Alright, nice knight on d4 maybe coming up. Unless it's better with a pawn. I think the knight's pretty attractive. Oh, this check, is it really annoying? I'm going to take this and take that. Well, it's a slightly better game than yesterday, even though it was just original challenges in the position. But a lot of counterplay. He's trying to generate all this counterplay all the time. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Why do I keep getting this guy? Have I got a follow? Unfollow Atelic. Did I put follow? Yeah, okay. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.